got to listen to this. This is Frank Perdue on Inside Edition. You got to hear the whole report. Right. It's the best thing in the world. I wish you could see they got visuals. I'll try and describe the visuals.
Visuals?
Yeah, I mean, they follow Frank Perdue around in his car. It's unbelievable.
An accident involving a famous businessman has left 2 people in the hospital.
Oh, dear.
The businessman is Chicken King Frank Perdue. And as Matt Mahar reports, he has an incredibly long history of driving problems.
Come on, let me have it.
Frank Perdue has always had a reputation as a tough man who makes a tender chicken. But now the 79-year-old Chicken King is recovering from a weekend car accident in which he fractured his neck. According to police, the poultry magnate was behind the wheel at the time of the crash in his hometown near Salisbury, Maryland.
So you're thinking, well, big deal. The guy had a car accident. It could happen to anybody.
Perdue rear-ended a pickup truck, and its driver suffered a concussion. Perdue was charged with negligent driving and given a $120 ticket. But was the collision on Maryland's Route 13 an accident waiting to happen? Based on an extensive look at Perdue's driving record back in 1989, it may not be a surprise that Frank Perdue was involved in a crash. We investigated Frank Perdue's driving habits here at Inside Edition back then, and our probe found Perdue had a tendency to speed. When we followed him, he routinely exceeded the speed limit. I'd like to talk to you about your driving habits, if I could. On 3 different occasions, we had followed you. Prior to 1989...
Now they're
following.
They had a microphone in his face, and his old ass is running into the Perdue headquarters like you and the guy was moving like a 20-year-old.
Perdue was stopped 37 times for moving violations that have resulted in 34 convictions. Yet at no time was his driver's license revoked, restricted, or suspended.
He has proven to be a good driver. He has had only 1 violation since 1997, besides this one on Saturday. And so in our standing, he has no current points, and he is a good driver.
Back in 1974, Perdue was involved in a fatal head-on accident in Pennsylvania. The driver of the other car was killed. Perdue was arrested on reckless homicide charges. The case never went to trial. All charges were eventually dropped.
How many guys you know have been stopped 37 times?
None.
My whole family hasn't been stopped 37 times.
In 1989, we followed Perdue on 3 separate days. We routinely clocked him going above the speed limit. One day, we actually found his Mercedes stuck in the mud.
Now, you got to see this. They got the picture of it. Who knows what he was trying to do? I think he was trying to bang a Yui right off the highway.
And he got stuck.
And the whole car is just sinking in the mud.
Tire tracks indicated the car had attempted to make an illegal U-turn in the middle of the highway. Since 1989, according to motor vehicle records in Maryland, Perdue has been cited...
Can he get a limo?
Why would he be driving himself if he was this bad?
Can he get a limo?
Get a nigga, get a ticket.
Can a nigga get a limo?
4 more times, including this weekend's accident, for traffic infractions. He was convicted for one of those, speeding, in 1997. And now, in light of the most recent incident, what does the Maryland Department of Motor Vehicles have to say about one of its richest and most recognized drivers?
He's not getting any special privileges. No, he's not.
Are you kidding?
Frank Perdue's representative told us the family's grateful to the paramedics on the scene. Mr. Perdue is expected to make a full recovery.
And drive again.
Yeah. Had a nice set of wheels.
His family would stop him from driving.
Looked like he was tooling around in a Mercedes.
Yeah, they said it was his Mercedes was stuck in the mud.
Yeah.
Because you wonder what car takes on a pickup truck and comes out the winner. Mercedes.
Mercedes. So I thought that was funny. You got to see the report, too, because they're like following around Frank Perdue with a microphone.
Well, that's funny that they're investigating his drive. And there's no sign that he's intoxicated or anything. He's just a bad driver. Wow.
Yeah.
Usually there's substances involved. He's just reckless.
Yes, Tim, go ahead.
Hey, boss, a couple items. Robin Williams is starting a weekly half-hour radio show on the Internet.
Yeah, how ridiculous. You know, it's so funny.
A couple of people are getting involved with some of these Internet companies.
Well, it's a fun. You know what? Robin Williams is a guy who has a lot of free time. He's a wealthy man who works occasionally. And he's in movies. Trust me when I tell you movies does not work. It is the most fun you could ever. It's the most fun you could ever have in your life if you're fortunate enough.
Call that work.
Yeah, there's nothing resembling work going on a movie set.
Right, and everybody else is working. Right. You're being catered to.
Right. There's a lot of work going on around you, but the guys in the movie ain't working. You know what they're doing? Dress up. And Robin Williams, I know, is a guy who loves the Internet. He loves to get on the web and research or whatever it is he does, because it's the only thing that slows him down. He's frantic.
It moves as fast as he does.
So now he announced he's going to do a radio show, and it's going to be a horrible half hour. No one's going to be able to find. Half hour a week. Can you imagine? You want to do a radio show. This is a radio show. You get up at 4 in the morning, and in 5 hours you sit here and you talk and you entertain millions. That's not a radio show. That's a kid with a tape recorder.
He says he loves it because it's going to free him or allow him to do adult material.
Yeah, adult material to who? To the wall.
You know, he's so rich and he's so powerful in Hollywood. Why does he, if he wants to do adult material, why is he doing children's movies?
Because it's a joke.
Yeah.
Because that's where the money is.
Right. But I mean, he wanted to do a radio show. Let him sit down here. I'll put him on against me. I'll wipe him out in 3 weeks.
He doesn't want to have to make his living in radio.
No. Radio is this, what I do. This is radio.
He wants to play at it like he does everything else.
Yeah, everybody's going to play. Everyone's playing radio. Sit in your basement, you freak. You hairy freak.
Yesterday you announced that a couple women had asked you to father children for them.
Yes.
Could I take a guess?
You can take a guess.
They're not famous, are they?
Yeah. First, Nancy Sirianni Marley.
All right, so you figured out one of them.
Well, she's famous. She can't be.
Oh, go ahead. No, that is not correct.
And the next one would be Donna Hanover?
Yes. All right. Yes, Mayor Giuliani's wife.
Hey, I was really proud of Infinity Broadcasting, and I bought stock when it first came out, and it went up to 41 a year ago, and it's down to 30, and I think I'm just about ready to get out of it.
Well, I wouldn't get out of it. Mel has the golden touch.
Well,
stick with a winner.
It's not going down 30% for no reason,
Well, I don't know. The stock market's so funny. This is yesterday there was such a roller coaster. I was watching TV. You're ready. If you were in the stock market, you're ready to hang yourself. It's so crazy.
At one point, and then you were okay later in the day.
What's really going on right now in the stock market is that there's a big adjustment. People are finally realizing that these Internet stocks are completely void of any value.
Well, what's happening for real is that now these Internet companies have to produce.
Right.
And the moment you look at their actual production, you realize their stock is overvalued.
Yeah, I mean, there's no value in it. And the Internet is changing so dramatically and so constantly that the companies now that seem to have sort of an edge won't in a year or two. So they're worthless stocks. It's like wallpaper. Yeah. And a company like Infinity or CBS or a broadcast network is a company you stay in long term, and I'll tell you why. Well, the radio division is so wealthy. The hardware, the radio stations themselves are all valued in the hundreds of millions of dollars. That's real value. So to sit there and evaluate 10 points here or there, it will go back up. I guarantee you. I mean, I can't guarantee anything, but I would suggest to you that these are the companies with real value.
Well, what you're saying is absolutely correct. The only thing is that there are other broadcasting plays you can make, and the reason why I chose Infinity was because I'm a fan of the show, and right. I got to own a piece of the show.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I own Infinity stock.
Sure. Yeah.
I bought into it because I believe in Mel.
Yeah.
Well, I believe in Mel running a company. I love the way the guy runs a company. Right now, I announced earlier this morning I'm going to hand in my resignation today.
I can't help the stock.
Oh, maybe not. But I've had it. I mean, I have a complaint that I've lodged not only with Mel, but with Tom Chisano and Ken Stevens. It's a minor thing, but I can't seem to...
a couple years
I can't seem to resolve it, and nobody wants to respond to me about it. So I don't know what else to do.
A couple years ago...
but Mel lives and breathes for his stock and always is talking about the shareholders, the stockholders, and he's got
Yes, he does.
The guy loves to work, so I'm a believer in the company. I wouldn't invest in these Internet stocks, but Infinity or CBS I'd invest in. And I'm an investor.
A couple years ago, Mel signed this clone, put him on 150 stations, and he got a one-page write-up in a men's magazine. And then he kept saying, I'm just like Howard Stern, I'm just like Howard Stern. See, Mel recognized it. That's how come he hired me. And then a couple years later, he was a complete failure, and now he's out of radio.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. What can I tell you? Listen, the whole company now is Howard Stern clones. It's probably my time has come to leave, but I have other thoughts about radio and how it can...
failures.
Yes, but, I've got to sit here and deal with these failures every day. And I've had it. Thank you.
I love you.
Love you.
Okay.
Hey, come on, a man.
Come on, a man can say that.
Without being,
Yes, Sean. I got to get to this Greg the mailman. I'm going to listen to his sex stories. I don't even know that I care. Sean, go ahead.
Hey, yo, what up, Howard?
Yeah.
How you doing? Yeah, about 3 weeks ago.
Are you a white guy?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, come on, talk like a white man. I can't take it with all these white guys running around trying to sound black.
No, I was doing that on purpose. I'm perfect at it,
Yeah, you're not.
How come we knew you were white?
All right, y'all gonna see me. I'm gonna do it for y'all for the whole story now, all right?
Yeah, well, why would you imitate that?
Because I was the only white kid in my elementary school.
All right, whatever. Go ahead, yeah.
All right, so I seen Geraldo. Okay, sorry.
No, talk like a white man, please.
All right, I'm sorry, Howard.
Please, what do you wear, the oversized pants? And
Not at all. I'm a skinny twig like you.
All right, go ahead.
I was at China Club, right? I got a little buzz going. So I go take a pee. And right around, who turns around from the stall? But it was Geraldo. I recognized him right away, fully bearded and everything. So I go, hey, Jerry Rivers, what's going on? That's his real name, and I was always impressed by, how dramatically he altered it. And he pushes me. He got so offended when I said that. So I just look at him, and I'm like, I'm not going to hit this guy back. He's a big boxer and everything, And, I'm just wondering what he's doing over there.
All right.
Looking for little chicks,
Did he have a chick in the men's room with him?
Nah, he had these two old dudes with him.
All right, thank you. That's some story. Let me take a break. We'll meet Greg the mailman. Stone Temple Pilots is coming in. And a woman who can spell any word or sentence backwards will be on the phone.
I was amazed.
How could you have Casey check this? Casey can't spell forward.
I know.
He says she was beating him when he was trying to spell forward. I can understand that.
What is it, Big Black?
How you doing, Howard?
Yeah.
What's up? You were talking about a couple of things this morning. I got tape of Robin Williams doing the press conference for his new internet show, and I got on tape of that guy who scammed all those celebrities.
Yeah. All right, let me hear it.
Which one you want to hear?
I don't know. What is it? What are they going to tell me about Robin Williams' new internet show?
You want him to do like his stream of consciousness,
His scream?
Consciousness. Say that again?
His stream of consciousness.
Yeah, let me hear his stream of consciousness.
It's basically audible.com versus edible.com, which would be painful trying to bite that hard drive.
The madness that is Robin Williams has a new outlet. Just go to the net and type in Robin Williams at audible.com. Think of it as a radical new twist on good old-fashioned radio.
Right now, sit down, relax, tweak your left nipple. You don't have to. That one was for me. Yes, it's kind of like a throwback to radio without, with a whole new format. The fact that you can do mature material. Well, honestly, that's what it is. Imagine Rochester. Mr. Billy Pumpstead is here. Should we put on the Kevlar? Everybody get down, Jennifer Lopez. Well, Rochester, look at that booty.
Beginning tomorrow, Robin will supply a full 30 minutes of downloadable audio material. There's
Boy, aren't we lucky.
And no-holds-barred conversations with stars such
You know what it is? The Internet now is a dumping ground for all bad material. The Internet is anything good they put out and sell you. But the Internet now is filled with garbage. I listen to some of these Internet radio shows. You go lose your mind. It's everybody who ever wanted to be on the radio or wanted to be on TV now doing their own thing, and it always is bad.
And then he'll have his friends on, and they'll have non-conversations.
Yeah, right. It's a dumping ground for bad. The Internet one day will be great when the real players get involved in it.
I thought you were going to do something pretty soon.
Yeah, I've got something planned for the Internet. I've had something planned for the Internet for 10 years, but the technology isn't there. I know it'll be there, but it's not there yet. Not when most people are connecting at 28.8 and 56K.
Yeah, like me.
Like you.
You did pretty well, though, with...
Well, he's got all day to wait for things to come down. He's thrilled to wait for a web page to paint itself after 25 minutes.
He has nothing else.
Holy mackerel, look at it now.
I'm a pretty busy actor nowadays, though, man.
All right. Anything else you want to play me?
You want to hear The View talking about Woody Allen dating Sun Yi?
What?
Woody Allen dating,
All right, let me hear it if you want to play it for me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
What else I got to do?
Dating Sunni. What was year was this from?
If I were Mia, I would be angry with him. I would be furious with him. Those nude pictures and the fooling around behind her back like that was disgraceful.
Yeah, except you'd be the first ones to put him on the show.
Could you forgive her?
And kiss his ass.
I would forgive Sonia is a child. She was a child. He's the predator, not she. She's a baby. And also, I think at this point she might understand a little better what she did and how I thought she was rather ungrateful. That woman took care of her, took her out of a rice caddy or something. I mean, really, she took care of her. What, you want to say something? I get these things mixed up. You got that right segue.
Right now, Lisa Ling, yellow face turned red.
Yeah, well, all right. Thank you. The view is so boring. Thank you.
All right, no
problem. Bunch of old cows sitting around discussing nothing. Please. I have to take a break. That last phone call set me back. I picture him sitting in an apartment taping everything, his computer on downloading slowly. You know, staring at the computer.
Takes all day.
Yeah. I'm waiting for my own picture to come up on my own webpage, bigblack.com.
Hey, you do a very good Big Black.
Yeah, bigblack.com. All right, let's take a... Great. Let's take a break, and... who else you want to hear an impression of? Yeah. We'll take a break, and then we'll come back, and we're going to meet Greg the mailman, who claims he bangs tons of chicks.
All right.
I don't know why. We're listening to that. Stone Temple Pilots will be performing Plush and Vaseline. The story in the newspaper today is that Diana Ross in his Supremes reunion is going out. Yeah, right. Is going out on tour without any of the Supremes she ever worked with. Because can you imagine? Now, Mary Wilson.
An original Supreme.
Right. An original Supreme. Mary Wilson.
The only other one, actually.
She refuses to go out with Diana Ross. That Diana Ross must be a bitch and a half.
And let me tell you, they did meet. They did meet. They considered it.
Can you imagine? I mean, Mary Wilson, it's not like she's sitting at home having, some great time. She said, I'm not going out on the road with Diana Ross.
No way, Jose.
Right.
Sidney Birdsong either. She never got to work with Diana. She met her, said, I couldn't do that either.
Go ahead, Thomas.
Howard, I just wanted to let you know that that dripping gas from The View, who's criticizing Woody Allen, actually appeared in one of his movies.
I thought so.
She appeared in Celebrity, I think. I see her. She's
after the Sunni incident?
After Sunni.
Yeah, that's my point. All these people who talk about Woody Allen will appear in his films.
I was not sure about that. I'm glad you called, because I was sitting there thinking to myself, she has been in Woody Allen movies.
Absolutely, she has been.
Right.
She's an absolute hypocrite like everybody else.
Thank you. Thank you for pointing that out. Pete, you're on the air.
She's not angry with the director. She's angry with the man.
Right. Pete, go ahead.
Yo, Howard. Man, I cut school to hear STP right now. I'm so psyched.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Well, you're smart because they're going to be performing, which they don't normally perform these two songs, Plush and Vaseline.
Why is that?
They were going to do the new one, Sour Girl.
Well, we're going to play the new one.
I love that new one.
Yeah, it's good, huh?
Oh,
yeah. It's awesome.
Well, maybe they should do that, too.
Man, I saw them on their last tour in '96 before Scott had all of his problems. I'm so psyched. I'm going to call them to win tickets after you guys get off.
Yes.
Where are they playing tonight, do you know?
Irving Plaza, I think.
Oh, really? Can I get into that, like under 18?
Yeah, of course. Why not?
Oh, kick ass, man.
How do you know?
Well, why not?
I don't know.
Well, because he's under. You can't go to a concert if you're 15?
No,
I think they serve booze.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Well, Scott Weiland does not need to be around booze.
Yeah, right?
Maybe he should be in a venue without the booze. Maybe he needs a few 15-year-olds around. I worry about it. All right. Let me bring in this guy, Greg the mailman.
How did we get a hold of him?
I don't know. Gary booked this. I'm not even sure I remember this. Greg, come on in. He claims he's banged a lot of women. But I don't even know that I care. But I'll give him a shot. Let me see, Greg.
He's got something to say.
This is Greg. He's got green hair.
What happened to the dress code with our mailman?
Yeah. I thought you have to have... Don't you have a dress code as a mailman? He would scare me with that green hair.
I don't want him delivering my mail.
Next thing you know, you'll have an Uzi. Greg, what is so great about you sexually? In case he sits down here so I can understand what it is why Greg is here.
Well, first of all, I want to say I'm pissed off, Howard.
Good.
Because, this whole loyalty thing, man.
And don't use the S word.
Sorry about that.
All right. Well, take the gum out of your mouth.
Gum out of your mouth.
Yeah, and calm down and stop trying to put on an attitude.
Okay.
All right. You're just a regular guy.
I'm just a regular guy.
Good. Tell me what's going on. You're not a real good-looking guy, and yet you claim to have had a lot of sex. As a result of being a mailman?
No, it has nothing to do with my job, really. You're familiar with the Phoenix from your days up at BU. And there's, personal ads in there, and I just answered a couple of personal ads from guys that wanted to see their wife with a young guy.
Right.
And so now I've got like a little stable of couples that bring their wives over, and I do them while the husbands watch.
Wow. So those personal ads work?
Occasionally. I mean, there's a lot of wheat. That you got a lot of
Phoenix is a free newspaper in Boston, which is very popular.
Okay.
And
so
they run a lot of and they run a lot of personal ads.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that what you do is you answer these personal ads. For example, what did the personal ad say? Couple in need of a young man to bang my wife?
Yeah, watch and be watched. Older couple wants a young man, long-lasting.
How many years?
And you like to be watched?
I'd love to be. I'm a very exhibitionistic person, yeah.
Really? Yeah. I don't want to be watched. I really don't.
Hey, it's not for everybody, that's for sure.
Once in a while I have fantasies of maybe... restraining a woman and having other people watch her or something, but they pass quickly. You know what I mean? It's too wild for me.
Well, I could do it in a stadium full of people, no problem.
Really?
Absolutely.
And you have no performance anxiety or anything?
No, actually, I think it improves my performance because I know the husband's over there watching, and I'm trying to, do.
So you were a guy who didn't get a lot of women. I mean, you're like a regular guy.
Yeah.
And suddenly by answering these ads...
Yeah.
And banging women in front of their husbands, you have created an incredible sex life for yourself.
Yeah, and as a matter of fact, I have another young lady. My pimp hand is not strong, but it is gentle. I have another young lady that I've been dating, and she and I will have sex sometimes and then invite guys over to watch, and they'll pay, and then I give her the money because she's kind of a struggling single mom and little charity.
So you've put ads in the newspaper and said, my girlfriend and I would like you to come watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are guys who'll just do this and pay you to do it.
Yes.
Right. Now, let me ask you something.
Sure.
And be honest. The women that how long have you been doing this?
Just about 6 months or so. I'm separated like yourself.
Right.
In a couple of years I'm separated, but I'm just...
Imagine a woman would leave you, but...
But can you... Is this... Are you close to doing this because now you're separate?
I'm thinking of taking out an ad in the Phoenix.
No, Village Voice for you.
Village Voice, right.
I watch you have sex.
You would? Let me tell you something. You'd be shocked.
See?
You'd be shocked to know that I know what I'm doing in the sex.
Another
As do I.
I got a minute.
Yeah. That's all it would take.
Minute.
So you're telling me 6 months ago you started doing it. Now, the first time you went out on one of these, you must have been scared. Because, Because I would think you'd be scared just that you don't know who the couple is. Are they going to chop you up in a bag or, you know what I mean?
I'm a pretty good judge of character, A, and B, we have several conversations on the phone, and then we meet in a public place first.
Actually, and then the first time you went, was the woman a pig?
No, they're all kind of in the same category. They're all women in their late 30s, early 40s, maybe had a couple of kids and aren't real secure about their midsection, but most of them have nice boobs, nice butts. They're in good shape other than...
Their bellies are a little loose.
Just a little bit.
Right.
And
that doesn't bother you?
Not at all.
Right.
And the husbands, a lot of times, are a little older, can't get it up.
Right.
Say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Or can't last a long time, and I'm pretty big, and I can last a long time. And
how big are you? How many inches?
About 8.
Wow. I don't know. I'll give you applause. I'll applaud that.
Does he do anything with the guys? Because he showed me and Gary this video, and we really couldn't tell.
Jesus, here we go.
Here's what we saw on the tape.
Right.
Here we go.
There was a woman whose face I couldn't see, but body-wise was pretty smoking.
Right. Yeah. Right.
He's doing her, but I can see the husband's feet and legs.
Are they lying in the bed?
They're on a big bed. He's doing the wife while the husband's laying naked on the bed watching.
Is he pleasuring himself, the husband?
It varies. There's one couple that the guy never takes it out of his pants.
Right.
He just videotapes.
Right.
Another couple, the guy gets involved, but he has an up and down unit, if you know what I mean. He can't keep it going.
Right.
So whenever he's flagging, I step in.
Right.
And then there's another couple where it's a complete threesome.
Now, what about this tape? It sounds like the wife is good looking. But the problem is that the man lies on the bed nude. Well, is that the guy who jumps in once in a while?
Yeah, I mean, that's just one of the positions.
But you don't do any stuff. It's like a tag team kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
you say, wait a minute, there's a threesome. You don't get involved with the guy.
No. Although I think there is a certain underlying element of a little attraction to me that they, I think the husbands kind of dig seeing my unit and stuff. I don't know.
What would you do?
Gay.
What would you do if it moved to the next level?
Right? That's gay, right? That's gay. That's gay.
What would you do if it moved to the next level? Are you against the idea?
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely a heterosexual guy.
But it seems like you're close to doing some experimenting with a guy.
To tell you the truth, there's only 2 men that I would ever do anything with. That's Robert Plant and Scott Weiland.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure.
Then you would.
Really? So then you're gay?
The fact that he would do it makes him gay.
Dude, let me tell you something. That's gay.
Yeah, I know. I knew you'd say that.
That is.
But I got video proof I ain't gay.
Your feet are on the line.
I'm straddling the line.
Straddling the line.
See, I'm from the Freudian school where everybody's bi that just haven't figured it out yet. You're from the school that says if you have the slightest bi thought, you're gay.
Why yes, absolutely, I'm from that school. Why the green hair? I mean, the green hair is vile. I mean, I like the blonde maybe or something, but the green...
St. Patrick's Day, and
you left it.
Yeah, and it takes about 5 or 6 weeks to wash up.
That ain't why.
Well, it's part. Well, it pisses off my boss, which is a big bonus.
Right.
All right, okay, Joke Man, you want to go?
All right, so you're telling me that this is the way for men. I think what you're here to say is for men to create a sex life.
If you're not happening.
If you're not happening, you answer these ads, and man, you can be having some sex life.
Absolutely, and I've been getting into like the tantric thing and Benoit balls and the whole 9 yards.
You are into Benoit balls.
Oh, man, I'll tell you. I can vouch for the Benoits.
Really? Tell me about Benoit balls.
Oh, man.
Let's be clear about this.
Yes.
Okay. Benoit balls are, what, 2 or 3 balls?
2 metal balls.
2 metal balls.
The size of a cherry.
Of a cherry.
Yeah.
And let's just say, because this is a family program, that you insert these balls.
Yes. Deeply.
In a place where the sun doesn't shine. In the wrongest of places.
No, in the front place.
Oh, really?
Yes. No, there's anal beads for the other place.
Yeah, have you ever used anal beads?
No, I haven't gone there yet, but I'm certainly willing to try.
Wait a minute. He's talking about using the Benoit balls on his friends.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
Now, you use these during the sex act?
Yes. Actually, I don't use them a lot with the wives. This woman that I'm pimping out, for lack of a better term,
right.
She and I have gotten into the Benoits, and like a rocket. I mean, one after another. She can't stop.
Well, let me ask you something.
Yes.
During sex, or is this that she walks around all day with the Benoit balls?
I'm working up to that. No, this is during sex so far. But
during sex?
We've just introduced him, and I'm trying to get her to carry him around all day.
Okay, at the beginning of the sex act,
yes,
you put these Benoit balls...
where they belong.
In a front place.
Correct.
And how long are they left there?
Pretty much for the whole session.
Even while you're having intercourse. Wow. So I don't know anything about this.
Never heard this before.
Well, don't they get in your way?
Well, a little bit. The best thing to do is to put them up there, and then once they're in there, it's like the magnetic resonance between them or something that causes these vibrations. And
what's that? You're a little too graphic.
Okay.
All right. You're not doing bad. You just... with the tip. All right, I'm going to investigate Benoit balls.
I think you should.
I'm going to use them on myself.
Or Robin Quivers.
Into tantric. Now,
right.
What do you mean by that?
Well, tantric is it's a style of lovemaking where you extend the whole act. You have a very lengthy lovemaking session. You extend your orgasm. It's basically...
When do you have time to work?
How do you do that?
Orgasm without ejaculation.
He's a postman.
Yeah, postman guy can do it.
He's got to deliver the mail.
That takes 4 hours.
But I would like to know how to last for 3 hours. How does that work?
You don't move.
Well,
no, you wear 6 rubbers.
Yeah,
no, actually, to be perfectly honest with you, part of the long-lasting aspect of what I do, I was always pretty long-lasting anyway, but I take medication that kind of suppresses the need.
What medication
are
you on?
What medication is that?
I'm on medication for attention deficit disorder, my friend.
Oh, boy.
Postal worker.
I think every postal worker's on some sort of medication.
Everyone should be.
Right.
This was a byproduct. You weren't taking the medication for this purpose.
Right. So you don't know how to last that long. It's just that your medication helps you to last.
Well, that's certainly a contributing factor. Absolutely.
Yes.
Now, I saw another piece of the videotape, Howard, where he was with a woman who was, I think, 52 or 53 years old. Now, not a bad-looking 52 or 53-year-old woman, but still...
A 53-year-old woman.
It was sort of
looks like a librarian.
It was sort of odd. And she was doing all sorts of... She was, like, sitting on her steps and having sex with herself for him for a while. And it was just weird because she wasn't all that far away from my mom.
Yeah, why am I not...
She's really into the back door.
Why am I not seeing these tapes? That's what I want to know.
Going right here, buddy.
Really? I'm going to check that out.
You make your own tapes.
Yeah, either I make them myself or the husbands take them.
But
really?
Do you sell them?
No. I some giggles.
There
all right,
you go.
Don, go ahead. You're on.
Howard, this guy's a homo.
Come down here and say that.
This guy's watching.
Yeah, watch it. I don't want a guy watching me do it.
That makes him gay. That case closed, man.
That's the least gay thing.
A guy anywhere in the room is a problem, right?
Yeah, but he is having sex with women at least.
And, I think it's interesting, though, that he says he got separated, and then all of a sudden, this is what he decided to do.
Well, to be honest with you, I tried to involve my wife in a lot of these things, and she was actually very open to the idea in a fantasy way, but when push came to shove...
She wouldn't do it.
The reality.
Yeah, the reality... Yeah, and I don't want to denigrate her in any way. She's a wonderful woman, and she's better off without me, put it that way.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we're all better off without you. Let's leave it at that. All right. Anyway, Greg the mailman, everybody, he says Look, you want to answer the personal ads. It ain't bad. It's a lot of fun.
You got to separate the wheat from the chaff.
And some of you do. And some of them you turn down?
Absolutely.
When you go to the bar and you meet them and you turn them down, is it insulting to them? I mean, do you say, look, I'm not into you?
No, I'm a pretty compassionate guy. And
what do you say?
I just say that, I'm having a lot of performance anxiety, or, I don't know if I can go through with this, that kind of thing.
And you let them down.
And what do you turn down? I mean, why would you turn a particular couple down?
Ugly.
Or a weight issue. I'm not, definitely not into the heavies. And,
right. Right.
Most of these women are very health conscious. They work out a lot. They realize they are getting up in years, and they're trying very hard to maintain their youth. So they're actually, like Gary said, smoking little bodies. The faces sometimes are not
a little rough.
Yeah.
You ever ask
but a face doesn't stop you.
Ever ask them to wear a mask or put a bag on their head?
We do use low lighting and incense a lot.
So, all right. Why not? Why not? Listen, you're nothing to look at either. So.
No, I'm just an average guy.
Right. I understand that. You're a very strange duck, but I like you anyway. And Greg the mailman, thank you for coming in and sharing this information with us.
One other thing.
Yes, Robin.
You seem to be very happy. So this is a fulfilling life.
At the moment, it's just been a long time coming, and I'm finally kind of enjoying some of the fruits of my labors. So. As you might say.
Thank you, Greg.
And one other thing I might ask you, Howard. You said that other guy's coming down, and you said as long as he kept his hand in your lap, you could watch STP in here.
Yes.
I love STP, and my boys, I'll get under the console if I can stay in here.
No need for you to get under the console. You want to watch STP?
I'd love to watch STP. And if Scotty's voice goes out for any reason, I could do a killer karaoke version.
I don't know. You better we just part right now, Greg. Really. But Greg,
can I watch them?
I don't know about that. We'll see. Let me think it through. All right, Greg. You might scare the boys. You're scaring me.
Scott ain't scared of nothing.
All right, Greg, thank you very much.
My
pleasure. Greg a prize or something because the guy's been very honest. All right, Greg. There goes Greg the mailman, everyone. And an interesting story it was. Now we have on the phone Heather, who spells backwards.
Okay.
Now, Casey, do I have a list of words? How does this work? Describe to me why this woman is on the phone.
Howard, what we did was I just took the newspaper and I said, all right, here's the sentence, say this sentence, give it back to me. And she did it so fast I couldn't even follow along with it.
All right, let me see this. Heather, hi.
Hi.
Casey says, when did you start speaking backwards and spelling backwards?
I don't speak backwards. I can only spell backwards.
All right, that sounds...
Doing it when I was...
Isn't it weird to have a talent that is useless?
Yeah.
It is.
Exactly.
And did you just discover you could do this, or did you work on it?
Well, I just started doing it when I was like about 10 or 11 years old. I just would do it. I started doing all kind of things with license plates. And
are you a pig or are you good looking?
I mean, people tell me I'm good looking.
Really? You would
How
expect
old a girl are we talking to?
I'll be 29 next week.
Oh, you're a young, happening girl. Wow. And you spell anything? All right, spell. I'm going to give you a word right now.
Okay, let me tell you first, real quick. I have to be able to spell it forwards. If I can't, you can tell me, then I can.
Yeah, all right, fine. Quivers.
SREVIUQ.
Wow.
That's right.
I know.
She knows.
Wow.
If I would screw up, I would know that I did, and I would do it over.
Backwards.
SCREWKCAB.
That's right.
How can you even tell?
You can hardly
I can tell because I'm looking at the word. I'm looking at the word. That's how I can tell.
Jeez.
Sabbath.
Sabbath? HGABBAS.
That's right. All right, it's no big deal.
Yeah.
What do you do with that?
We've discovered she can do that.
I can do sentences.
Because Casey's like, oh. You can do a whole sentence.
Spelling is a big deal to him.
Casey can't spell forwards. What? You were impressed with this, huh?
Yeah, I was so impressed.
It is impressive.
No, but
he
how?
wants
Give
to
us
marry this girl and have children with her.
All right, I'm going to give her a sentence.
I'm married.
All right, you ready? Diana Ross will be singing original Supreme songs again this summer without any original Supremes.
Okay, wait a minute.
Oh, man.
That's a very long sentence.
All right, you ready?
Diana Ross.
All right, here it is. I'll give you one. Diana Ross will be singing songs.
Okay. Diana Ross will be singing songs. SGNOSGNITNISEBLLIWSSORANAID.
You got to be kidding me. That's right. That's right. You even spelled Diana right with one N. Wow.
Yeah.
All right, what do I do now?
Okay, she can.
It is amazing.
Big lips and choppers. SREPPOHCDNASPILDNASAHYRAT.
That's right.
And you've never, won a spelling bee even or anything?
Well, I was only in one spelling bee, and it was in 5th grade. That's the only one we ever had, and you have to say the word first and then spell it and then say it again. I knew what the next word was coming up. I had memorized them all.
All right, here you go.
I started spelling it before they...
Mark Harris is a screaming homo.
LMOHGNIMAERCASISIRRAHKRAM.
That's right. All right.
That is some talent.
You
Heather,
don't even care if it's right.
Heather, thank you.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you, Casey.
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's unbelievable. You must spell all the time in your head.
I do.
Yeah. It's almost like obsession.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you think you'd do something else with that brain.
Well, I do a lot of other things with it.
What do you do for a living?
I do nails.
Oh.
No wonder. If I did nails, I'd have time to learn how to spell backwards.
Spell, that's
right.
How does she parlay that into any cash?
She doesn't. What is she going to do with that?
I mean, she got to be doing something.
Nonsense.
Yeah, Casey, look at you. You
Maybe
can't even spell.
I got to tell you, it's kind of a
job.
Spelling is not a big deal.
I got to tell you something. It's kind of annoying, actually.
I mean, I don't walk around doing it all the time, annoying people.
Someone told me you're like an obsessive. You have to keep doing this over and over again.
I'm not obsessive. I mean, sometimes I do it in my head. I've gone through stages where I'll obsess with it. But
and what is it? They're telling me, too, you have facial tics or something all the time? Who said that?
I don't have facial tics. I said, when I talked to Benji yesterday, he asked me if there was anything else that I do that's weird. And I said, I've gone through phases, like, through my life where I'll have different habits, and there was one that I don't do anymore, but it was when I was young.
You were grimacing all the time.
Pardon me?
Were you grimacing all the time?
No, I would make my chin go up and down like a bullfrog. But I don't do that anymore.
Are you a white woman?
Pardon me?
Are you a white woman?
Do I sound black?
I'm just asking, are you white?
I'm white.
You are. All right.
The other guy who was trying to sound black, you knew he was white.
Right.
I sound white.
All right. Well, listen, Heather, congratulations.
Well, thank you.
I mean, I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Thank you.
I can't even believe she spells so well, but she's never even won a spelling bee.
Well, yeah, it's not that she spells well. It's just, you see what I'm saying? All right. Thank you, Casey.
All right.
I mean, maybe that would have gotten her some money.
Casey, why don't you go answer some personal ads? Quit booking my guests. Leave me alone. Get away from my show.
She spells backwards.
Like my father used to say, it's nonsense.
That's talent.
Yeah, it is a talent, I guess.
Well, it's a skill.
I was reading an article in the paper, and a judge ruled, got to hear this one, that there was a Jewish guy. I don't know if you read about this. There was a Jewish guy who wanted to go to work. He's one of these guys, he fixes TVs or radios. I don't know what he does. And he wanted to work for Sears as like a technical guy, fixing appliances. He's a handy guy. And he passed the test to do it and everything. But he says, look, I'm a Jew.
And I can't
work on this Saturdays. So they said, well, then we don't want to use you. Court says you can't do that. Now,
that's discrimination for religion.
I don't get it. But if you're an employer and you need someone to work on a Saturday, and the guy don't want to work on Saturday for whatever reason, I don't care what his reason is, I say, I can't use you. It's not that I don't like you. I need a guy who works on Saturdays. What do you want from me?
But in a situation like Sears, where they're open 7 days a week, the guy's got to have a couple of days off, right, during that?
If they can't make an exception, then everyone's going to say, well, I want Saturday. Saturday is a day that most people want off. Agreed? So you start giving him Saturday off. Give me Saturday off, too. I got a religion, too. It's called I Need a Date. Come on. This is ridiculous.
But they're verifying, of course, that he goes to temple.
Here's Dave. Dave the cop. Go ahead, Dave.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Hey.
Hey, I used to work in Maryland, and my roommate had pulled over Frank Perdue once. He was doing about 25 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Wow.
Yeah, 65 and a 40. And apparently this happens quite a bit, but the guy's such an icon. I mean, he's like a pope in parts of Maryland, and no one's going to give him a ticket because he'd look like a real schmo if you gave him one.
Well, according to what you're telling me, this Frank Perdue really...
He must be stopped.
He's a wealthy man. He could have a limousine drive him.
I guess he likes his independence. Who knows?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I certainly don't want to run into him on the road.
No, it's a danger, but everyone would be afraid to give him a ticket,
Right.
But why would they? I mean, it's so obvious that he's getting preferential treatment. Why bother to say he's not?
Yeah, well, everybody says that. How many guys you know have been stopped 34 times?
And not in jail.
Right.
Nobody.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave the cop. David Duchovny will be here tomorrow from the X-Files. Also, a man who makes music for pets.
What?
This guy, every once in a while you hear about this.
Let's get back to the speller.
Yeah. This guy makes music for animals.
Now, what does this mean?
This is so, you know, Casey's this is another weird booking. He says to me, you got to hear this music because only animals can hear it. And I go, well, then how am I going to...
a blank tape?
No, I said, that's what the tape should have been blank. And he goes, just like that. He doesn't get it.
No, how?
That's how you... Now you know what it is because I busted your balls about. But listen, so he plays me the tape. Here we go. And he goes, you hear all that high end? He goes, that's for the pets. And I go, well, I thought only the pets are supposed to hear it.
So you're telling me pets like really bad music?
Heineken Marlins, 4 Filthy Oleo CDs and cassettes or at Coconuts, or call 1-800-323-KING. Thursday, April 13th, the Rascals Comedy Club in West Orange, New Jersey. For MP3 jokes and Filthy 3D Joke Man, visit jokeland.com. Well, this is an exciting morning. I always like it when Stone Temple Pilots enter the room. There's an energy. There's a certain vibe that happens. I like this band so much. I'm a huge fan of the band. And it's always good to see you guys reunited again.
It's good to see you, too.
Yeah.
And, Robin, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
You're looking lovely, as always.
Oh, thank you very much.
And by the way,
see you guys.
I don't smell heroin anywhere in the room.
You can smell it.
You look at this nose. I could sniff it right out if it was here.
Howard, I've got to ask you a question.
Go ahead, Scott. Yes.
Are you high right now?
No, I am not high right now.
Absolutely not.
I'm absolutely not high. Do I appear to be high?
No, you're all right.
Right.
Look into his eyes.
Yeah. Although I tell you, lately I've gotten into a few cocktails, and
single life, huh?
Yeah, maybe that's it. I don't know, but I've been drinking heavily.
Alcohol leads to other things.
Yeah, and then I was smoking some weed, and before you know it, I'll be on heroin. You'll be laughing at me next. The rest of the show will be looking for me.
There you go.
But you can't even drink anymore because I was going to offer you a couple of drinks. You guys can.
Water and coffee.
Really? Scott, is this it? You know, the last time you were here...
It's always it.
Seriously, now, the band, I'm sure, is happy to have you back. I know you guys are happy to be reunited because you're one of the greatest bands. And Scott, you were even critical when the guys went off and did their own thing and they had a new lead singer, and you were upset. You were upset about that, right? When the guys did that? Because you felt that their lead singer was not up to playing with this great band.
He blew.
He blew. He was no good.
It's like your girlfriend going off with another guy, right? You know you can do her better.
No, it wasn't SDP, though. It's like, you know, when we were doing the Tiny Music record, there were, like, songs that I remember that Dean played me that you guys were kind of, like, writing that weren't meant to be for SDP anyway. And so it's just kind of like, it didn't have as much to do necessarily as, like, the drug thing as it just did, like, you know, sort of being together every day for years, just wanted to sort of try different things.
So you got jealous when the boys went out, and you couldn't blame them. They were waiting and waiting and waiting. They were.
Yeah, you know, when I'm listening to him, you might think that just being together for years drove him to drugs.
Right. I mean, yeah. So it must have been hard for you to see the boys with a new lead singer.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a strange thing. I think, like, you know, we all kind of felt weird about the separate projects that we did. You know, I did my
he
own
did
record,
his thing.
and they did that project, and it was kind of strange. It was definitely. I think we felt really like we realized how much we missed each other when we were on our own respective tours. You know, I mean, without each other to fall back on.
You guys are so good together. I've seen you guys in concert. There is something that happens between the four of you.
There is.
Would that be fair to say?
Universal orgasmic energy.
There is.
Yes. And here, and the only reason, you know, it's frustrating, I know, for the band, because you guys love to play. You're musicians. You want to play. You beat the odds. Your band became very big. And you were waiting for Scott to get his drug problems together. And he couldn't get it together.
I was just waiting for him to share the bag, man.
Right.
I wouldn't even share.
He wouldn't even share. Very selfish man.
Holding out completely and totally.
No, but you wanted your front man there. You love Scott, but it's just, he's difficult, right? But you love him, and you love working with him.
You guys got really angry. Really angry.
See, the difference between me is, if I get loaded like one day, it's like I'm off to the races. Dean can, like, you know, smoke crack, you know, any day of the week and put it down for, you know, for a month.
Yeah, you get addicted right away.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know what happened.
Are you the king of all drug takers, though? Seriously, you criticized other bands for saying they take drugs, and they're pikers compared to you.
Oh, no, the only thing I've really said in criticism was to, like, people like, you know, because I never bragged about the amounts that I could do. What I've said is to, like, people like Oasis who, you know, brag about their ability to take drugs, you know, because they snort a few lines of coke. The only thing I really ever said was, oh, yeah, well, why don't you go out and get a real habit.
Right. In other words, if you're going to be a drug addict, be a real drug addict.
But the other thing they used to to crack me up about Scott. He used to get angry at the other guys, like, they're not saints. You know, even in the band, he was like, they're not saints.
Well, you know what?
You know what gets you mad?
To like, just to say, it's like, at this point, I think we, you know, it's kind of like old hat in that there's a lot of other sort of like, you know, new celebrities that are much more interesting. They're like drug things to talk about. Like, we could all like probably talk about Whitney Houston is probably a lot more interesting.
Well, they say Whitney Houston was just sick. You know, really.
Have you had those same kind of voice problems?
Right.
Cop and crack on the tour bus.
Let me ask you guys something. Let me ask you guys a question, okay? Now you're together. Is it going easily? I mean, is there easy flow to it? Is it going easier than it did in the past?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going amazing, actually.
It is. The band is together, and they're going to tour now.
First of all, where was the record made?
Coming to the gig tonight, man.
Am I coming to the gig tonight? You know, I would like to go to this gig tonight. What time are you starting?
About 9:30.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Why not?
I can't stay up that late. I'm in bed by then.
I thought you were young and single, loving to mingle.
Well, I love to mingle, but on the weekend. What can I do? Now, K-Rock is presenting an evening with the Stone Temple Pilots tonight.
That's cool.
It's at Irving Plaza. Tickets are on sale at 9 a.m. at the Irving Plaza box office, and the charge by phone is 212-307-7171. And this is a limited number of tickets. And I guess you get something like a wristband. You guys are just, in other words, you're announcing it.
3 shanks and a half twist.
So you're announcing it this morning, and you know that there's going to be a mad rush for tickets.
Right, there are not that many tickets available.
Well, we're trying to make it as fair as possible, and that's why we're doing the wristband situation.
And there's a limited number of tickets.
Yeah, there is.
And they'll be available at 212-307-7171 only.
It's going to be a great show. I mean, we rarely get the opportunity to play small venues like that, and when we do, it's really kind of a special thing because, you know, it's real. It's the audience is right there. We can connect with everybody, and it's a lot of fun.
I would like to go. Why can't you do the concert at 5 o'clock in the afternoon?
Right now.
Is that not rock and roll? Not to do it at 5 o'clock?
It's definitely not rock and roll.
Now, Scott, the last time you were here, you told me you were off drugs, which you were.
Yeah.
And then right after the show...
I was not off. I was completely loaded.
I can't hear you guys. But talking to that microphone. Yeah. Some of the microphones are very low, but go ahead.
I saw that show. Somebody called me and said, you got to see Scott. He's on here. And as Scott sat here, right about here, saying, yeah, I'm clean. What a liar. I didn't even see it. I just heard it.
Right. But I never understood why you score your own drugs. I mean, I admire it, and also I think it's crazy. Just get someone else to score for you if you're going to do it.
It's done, man.
Right. It's over with? Yeah. It really is over with.
He doesn't have to do that.
What happened? So now this time, why did it work that you're off the drugs? What happened?
I think spending like 5 months. The last night I got loaded, I OD'd. I ended up in the emergency room.
Right.
And the next day I woke up getting wheeled through from the emergency room part of the hospital into like the detox place, and I was in a wheelchair, and I see this drug counselor who I knew standing in front of me, and she's like, Mr. Weiland, what are we going to do with you?
Right.
And
what did you say?
At that point,
right.
At that point, I knew what my situation was. I just almost died the night before.
You don't want to die. You're having a great time.
Absolutely not.
Aren't you engaged to be married or something?
May 21st.
Am I invited?
Now, who is this?
Why am I never invited to celebrity weddings?
My fiancée, Mary Forsberg. I knew her.
A model?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Met her. Were
you married to somebody else?
Yeah, we got divorced.
When?
We got 2.5 years ago. We were separated. The divorce was final like a month and a half ago.
Right, because your previous wife, was she a model too?
No.
But do you remember the marriage? I mean, because that whole time you were...
You know what? During the years of my marriage, the 2.5 years I was married, it was really pretty tough because I was in the height of my addiction.
Right.
The years I spent previous to that were when we were just living together were good years. Mary, my fiance, I actually met her
at rehab.
No, the last job I had before we got signed. Robert and I used to work across the street from each other on Sunset Boulevard. Robert worked in a guitar shop.
I used to sell guitars. He used to drive models.
I used to drive models around, and she was one of the girls I used to drive to their castings. At the time, she was 16 years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, this is some hot chick. Why marry her, though?
because I love her very much.
Yeah, but isn't marriage kind of a... I mean, did you have to give up a lot of your Stone Temple Pilots money from your last marriage? I'm sure that half of it is out the window, at least.
You know, those things happen, but you...
dealers.
Right. Yeah. Who got more money, the wife or the dealers?
I think the rehabs were a lot of the money.
Very expensive to go to rehab?
Very expensive.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, what was Eric thinking opening a rehab in Antigua?
Yeah, go explain that. Eric Clapton.
Still trying to figure
and no one goes because they can't afford to get there.
The problem is dope fiends do not want to fly into the middle of nowhere where if they change their mind in the middle of a kick, they can't get back and get drugs to feel better. They do not want to.
Say, it's a beautiful place. They go, yeah, it's a beautiful place. I got to get there.
That's like saying,
maybe it'll be for sale for soon. Yeah, that's a house. We could
all buy it.
That's right, a summer retreat.
Yeah, go take drugs there.
But I wanted to know where the album was done, because didn't you guys start to work on this while, Scott was still in rehab, right?
Oh, you did the album in rehab? Beautiful.
This album we recorded in about 6 different studios.
Are there songs about rehab in the album?
There's songs about everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that I like. and you tell me a story, if this is true. I don't know if this is true or not, because I know her. Courtney Love. You two holed up in a room one time together and did drugs together. Is that true? And made love?
Never. You know what?
Have you ever made love to Courtney Love?
When I am shooting dope, I can't make love to anybody.
Really?
Yeah.
It's better than making love.
It just does not happen. I get no action down there.
Really? Oh, trust me, you would, my friend. You don't know what you're missing.
Very good. No, you know what? Courtney and I never had sex.
Never had sex?
I have seen her naked on a few occasions.
You've seen her naked?
Yeah.
And it's
great.
And you had no desire to have sex with her? Seriously?
I liked looking at her, but like I said, when I'm getting loaded,
you just were not into
nothing
it.
Happened.
All right, I got you. Okay. Because she is close to you. She even read your letter.
Yeah.
On the radio to all your fans.
I don't know her anymore. She's too big of a celebrity to know her. Really.
Well, I know her. Yeah. I hung out with her in California.
You did?
And she said, yeah, of course. Yeah. Of course I did. No, I did not do her.
I want to know about... Tell me about Angie Everhart. Though.
What about her?
I've heard some scoop from a few mutual friends.
Is that right?
That is not true. Whatever you... I only wish. I only wish. I only wish I was having that.
Want some heroin?
You're going to trust a drug addict for information? Come on, that's absurd. This guy's been locked up in rehab. Oh, that is absurd. Well, you're lying now.
No, actually,
all right, pass me the heroin. You didn't hear anything. That's not true. Pass the heroin.
I hear she's just a little bit of a stalker.
Oh, a stalker? I wouldn't know anything about it. She seems like a lovely woman, to be honest.
No, she's nice. I know her.
Yeah, seems like a great person.
Married to a friend of mine.
Oh, yeah? Who's that?
Ashley Hamilton.
Oh, yeah?
Another ex-heroin addict.
Great.
Birds of a feather.
Right, flock together. You didn't bang her, did you?
No.
All right, good. All right, anyway, so, Scott, so things are turned around for the band. The band is back together. You're going to do touring. A chance for you guys to get out and play.
See, this is where I always get worried. It's the touring where Scott gets it.
Right. Will there be a special person?
Are you...
Actually, it's not really the touring when I get it. It's when, and typically, my MO has been I get in the worst situations when we're during time off in L.A., my own hometown.
Right. So, in other words... on tour, you'll be safe. You will not travel with, let's say, a drug counselor.
I'll have a guy that goes with me to go to AA meetings with.
Like a babysitter.
No, not a babysitter. Just like a friend that's in the program and knows how to get through situations, without losing your mind.
Yeah, why don't you take me? I'll chain you up at night, like the werewolf.
I'd love for you to chain me up.
I really would. No, seriously, why not take me? Am I going to be invited to your celebrity wedding? Is it going to be packed with celebrities?
You know what? There is going to be a few celebrities, but if you would come, I'll definitely.
Really? Where is it going to be?
It's going to be in Los Angeles.
I can't go.
See that one?
I want to go, but I just can't be there.
Who are you going to take?
Yeah, what celebrities are going to be there? This is an exciting wedding. Everyone in the show business is talking about it.
Later than 5 o'clock.
Right. Will there be drinking at the wedding? No.
There'll be beer and wine.
There will be.
Yeah.
You'll be able to resist?
Oh. Yeah.
You could have a drink at your own
you
wedding.
You don't want the whole world to change just because...
Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
A little alcohol.
I don't mind people
You can handle your
drinking around me. I don't mind people smoking pot around me. No, I wouldn't be too appreciative to be, watching people smoke crack or
chipping
or something.
Right, yeah. Weren't you afraid of the needles, though, and stuff? I mean, the dirty needles and all that kind of stuff. Were you always careful?
I got. God bless me. I got really fortunate, and I never contracted any disease.
You weren't sharing needles and stuff like that.
No, but still, you just never can be sure with the sort of lifestyle that you lead.
Yeah.
Right, you don't know what's going on. Well, I'll tell you something. This is a great day when Stone Temple Pilots is back together again. I'm very happy. I didn't know if this was ever going to happen. Did you guys think it was ever going to happen?
Yeah, we never broke up though. That's sort of the misconception is.
But you hated the boys at the time when they came and told you weren't in the band anymore.
There was a lot of animosity between us for a while, but you know what? Like in all honesty, and it's not just one of those bull crap kind of. Comments. We really have the best energy between us that we've had. You do. In a long time.
I said to Howard this morning, I said, what is it about them when they're all together? It's just an amazing thing.
That's right. It really is. And if I was the band, and this is advice to you three guys, in between shows, I'd lock them up in a guitar case. That's what I do. I'd throw them right in there. Want to keep them in there. Why not? Don't tempt fate.
Who's in there? That's Scott.
Yeah, Scott's in the guitar case.
We just pull him out for, performances and interviews.
No, I mean, you're a great talent. I like to see you living a nice life where you're happy and all that. And with the marriage.
Like to see you,
Thank you very much.
Get married, have kids, get a little age on you.
Side of you, Howard.
Well, I care about Scott. I mean, Scott's a great talent. I hate to see him in so much pain. Imagine a guy like this being locked up, his freedom taken away, because I said at the time they should let you do as much heroin as you want. I really felt that way. Why lock you up for taking heroin? I don't understand that. Every Long Island yenta, 1 out of 2, is on some sort of prescription medication.
But if he had gotten killed in some alleyway, you'd have thought that was pretty bad.
Well, not if there was legalized heroin. He would be going to a doctor and get a shot every day.
There isn't.
No? Well, there is no legalized heroin.
Well, really, the problem is really the way that the justice system treats addicts. You
were in jail.
Yeah, I mean...
What happened? Did you guys try to have anal sex with you? I'm serious now, and I'm not making a joke. I'm sure you're an attractive man.
Who's to say that I was the one being perpetrated?
Really? Oh, you were the one.
No, you know what?
You were strong-arming.
Where I was...
You mean penetrated.
Where I was within the county jail system, it was very safe. There wasn't a lot of the jailhouse politics in that.
Right.
It was in a sort of treatment type setting, within the county jail system, and the people that were able to be there were very fortunate too. So if you stepped out of line, you got your stuff rolled up, is what they called it, and you got shipped right back.
Are any of us really free anyway? When you think about it, we're all in our own jail cells, aren't we?
In a sense, it's like
Am I right?
It's all.
Let me join the band.
What are you talking about?
No, Scott issued a statement at the time when he knew he was on heroin.
There you go.
He issued a statement to his fans saying, "Listen, none of us are free. We're all locked up." And I'm like, uh-oh.
I know, you don't.
It's going to be a long haul.
Here's the truth.
Yeah, go ahead.
I, over the last decade, have at many times felt a lot more in prison than I did when I was actually behind bars during that time.
Right.
When I was, that period of time that I spent there was very difficult, especially at first.
Right.
But once I sort of, accepted the situation and decided to make the most out of it, then it really, looking back at it now,
it was liberating in a sense.
Well, no, I wouldn't say that, but I do not regret it at all, and I feel that it was like a necessary part in my life.
Did the prison guards taunt you and say, "Oh, big rock star," call you rock star and this kind of thing?
Actually, a lot of the guys were big STP fans. They were just happy to see me get out so we could get back and play.
Yeah, so they were nice to you in prison.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about Robert Downey Jr. and what's happening to him?
You know what? I think
you showered with him in jail, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Has he hung well?
You know what? He's got some big nuts.
He does. Yeah. What happened when you showered with Robert Downey Jr.? He enjoys a man, doesn't he?
I'm not one to say.
Right. Did you have sex with Robert Downey Jr.?
Absolutely not.
You did not? I'm shocked.
Absolutely not.
I'm shocked.
One day at rehearsal.
I'll tell you what, about Robert Downey Jr.'s situation, this is very, it's very...
I'm not happy about that situation either.
Yeah, here's why. I do not think that celebrities should be given special treatment, but I don't think that they should be given special circumstances that go against them.
They're harder on him than they would be on any other heroin addict.
If you look at people that have, with the same sort of case that he has,
right?
They time and time again are allowed to have he could have been led into the drug program. He didn't have to be sentenced to prison. He could have been given that appeal.
It's reverse discrimination in a sense. Because he's famous, they're even being harder on him, is what you're saying. I happen to agree with that, and I think he should be allowed to take heroin. Who cares if Robert Downey does?
He's a guy who winds up in other people's homes. He could wind up in your house when he does that.
Actually, jail's becoming the in spot. You also hung out with Old Dirty Bastard in jail, didn't you?
Not in jail. That was when I was released.
Yeah.
And you guys were writing songs together, Old Dirty Bastard and yourself.
I don't think that happened.
Is that true? Oh, yes, it did.
No, he's an interesting guy.
You didn't collaborate with ODB?
No, I barely said a few words to him. I wasn't quite sure where he was at.
Yeah, kick your ass.
He spoke to himself a lot.
He did speak to himself. Yeah, he was here. Yes, thank you, ODB.
Please.
Yes, ODB, right. So, yes, he was here, and he made a lot of sense the day he was here. So you're telling me while you were in rehab in jail, no one tried to have sex with you?
No.
Wow, I'm shocked.
A lot of masturbation, though, and the fifi. See, that's how you stay sane.
What's the fifi?
What is the fifi?
Here's
what is the fifi?
I told the guys about this, and since then,
I was the first to make one.
Yeah, Eric Kretz is the king of the fifi, though. Now, here's what you do.
Collection now.
Will ODB be at your wedding?
I don't think he'll be out in time.
No. All right. Robert Downey Jr. No.
I'm hoping that Robert will be out. I think in November.
Will the rest of the band be at the wedding?
Yes, they will.
You are inviting the band to the wedding?
Because
they begged me to ask you that question.
Of course.
But I have to know what the fifi is.
This is the fifi, all right? It's a jailhouse...
A pillow? You cut a hole in a pillow?
Jailhouse vagina.
Right.
You get a towel, right?
Right.
Cleaning detail is very key.
You get one of those like rubber sort of gloves that you use to clean around with. You know, you have to keep the place clean.
This is so sad.
You lay it on one side of the towel and you roll it up very loosely. Okay, with the end of the glove.
Guys really do this?
Out. Oh yeah. I tried it a few times.
Okay.
But it ended up being too much work, so I went back to the hand.
Pay attention, Howard. This works.
Well, Casey has one in the office. I didn't know what it was.
You roll it all the way up with the opening of the glove sticking outside of the roll. Then you stick the rolled towel with the glove in it inside a sock.
Wow.
Inside the sock, inside the glove, then you squirt lotion.
Oh, that's very nice.
And there you go.
Oh, that's great. Well, I had a friend when I was young who had a pillow that he cut a hole in and squirted lotion in there.
Really? Oh, yeah, I've heard of people doing it with turkeys and
turkey, yes,
meat,
chicken soup. I've had it. That's right. Okay, so anyway, so you've learned a lot in prison.
Wiener caught in a habit trail.
Right, but now you have your beautiful girlfriend, who your fiancée.
Yeah.
Right, and she travels with you as well.
She's back at the hotel right now.
Is she really? Should have brought her with you. Let me see. Oh, look at a picture of her. Oh, I'll do her. That's a fifi if I ever saw one.
Hey now.
Yeah, that's some girl. Oh, look at you smiling.
Where's the picture?
Right up there, everywhere. She's everywhere. Yeah. You guys want to bang her, too? Of course. Of course they do. All right, so we're going to do some music?
Let's rock.
Let's do it.
You want to do it? You're ready?
We're going to do it.
Wow.
We are fully committed.
All right, this is Stone Temple. I told a couple of people they could come in and watch you when you perform. Man. Is that all right with you?
Bring them all in.
A couple of fans called up today.
I let them. I said, come on in. They could sit on the couch while you do it. You guys want to mosey over to the...
I was hoping for the gay dance party, actually.
You are?
I was hoping you'd bring the midget in.
The midget. I didn't bring a whole crowd. It was just that a guy called up. He was a fan. And then Shannon, who works over at my gym, said she wanted to see you. So I brought the two of them in.
You know what's really weird?
Why is the little person so grouchy?
Who's the little person?
Hank, the angry dwarf.
Oh, Hank? He's drunk. He's very loaded. Of course he's grouchy. You'd be grouchy, too. You're 3 feet tall.
He's very short. That's
he should talk to my tour drug counselor guy that comes with us.
I would love to. You must have been doing some wacky stuff. You got to write a book about this.
Someday.
You used to run through the streets naked and everything?
In MacArthur Park.
Right. All right. So you guys are going to go over. You're going to do Plush and Vaseline.
Yes, we are.
You are. This is very exciting. I don't care what order you're doing, man.
All right.
I'm going to just sit and enjoy it.
You know what's very interesting though, Howard, is that little dude you have over there?
Yeah.
That little cardboard cutout?
Of Hank,
looks just like the characters that we have in our new Sour Girl video.
Is that right?
Yeah. Exactly. What you
rock,
see.
Man.
Yeah. Will you ever write a song about Fifi?
Actually, we have one. we have one. We'll play.
We're working on one. Yeah, I want to hear that song. All right. So now Stone Temple Pilots are going to mosey on over to their equipment. I'm going to watch them mosey. I'm happy to see Scott out of prison or wherever the hell he was.
He was everywhere.
He's looking good. Got on a pair of very tight pants.
Always.
He couldn't be any skinnier.
No, there was a time he came in here, he was skinnier than that.
If Richard Johnson is listening to this, save some room on page 6 for when Scott gets picked up by the cops.
I think you should just call the cops and let him drive.
Right. Oh, wait. Shh. Magic is about to happen. Yes. Where's the other dude who wanted to hear?
He didn't make it.
He didn't make it.
He's on his way, but I think he's
stuck in traffic.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, here we go. How's that sounding, all right? Are you guys coming through? I can't hear myself.
I just heard them say they're going to do plush first. Scott saying plush first so we can rock out.
Yes.
Ah,
there it is. All right, watch your head up there. Tell Scott to watch his head on that camera.
Speaking of small stage.
Hey, Scott, watch your head on that camera under there, okay? Yeah, watch your head on that. We got some studio.
I mean, he'll have done every drug, and he'll be done in by our camera.
All right, this is the band is finally back together. Stone Temple Pilots here in my studio. They're doing a concert, by the way, tonight at Irving Plaza. You can get tickets only at 212-307-7171. Stone Temple Pilots. And watch your head. All right. You got this under control?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead, boys. Make it loud. You can't make it loud enough for me. I'm a dog. Fellatio during the video shoot?
I did.
You did. All right. Kimberly, you're on the air with Stone Temple Pilots.
Hey, Howard, I'll make this short and sweet. I love you guys. I'm so glad Scott's healthy and back on the mend. And because I say a prayer for people like you because we need vocalists like you on the planet. You've got a beautiful voice, Scott.
Yeah, it's I got kind of touched when you guys are performing live. I'm happy you got through all this because you could have ended up.
An amazing voice.
He does. The whole band of amazing artists, and I'm glad to see that they're all back together again.
And
I'm very happy about it.
One of the few that bought your solo record. Yeah, it rocked. I loved it.
You're one of the 3 people.
Scott, do they give you anything like
jelly beans? They taste like tangerine. Sorry.
All right, yeah, I don't want to hear you sing.
You just want the proof.
You, on the other hand, can overdose tomorrow. No one will miss it.
That's true.
All right. Listen, so are you on any kind of, like, Prozac? They give you anything good to hold you over? This is it. You're completely clean.
Yeah, I don't take anything.
Nothing.
For depression.
Really, I'm taking several things for depression, but...
There's nothing wrong with that. It's just...
Oh, yes, there is. That's all right.
There's nothing wrong with people that take antidepressants.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of people that take...
I got to get some. Yeah. Anyway, listen, guys, I'm glad you're here. I wish you a lot of luck with the concert tonight and your appearance on TRL. Whatever. And I like those guys over there.
Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go over there and we're going to, like, perform a live show, which I don't think happens very often because most of the artists that are on that are, like, sort of prefabricated.
They're Milli Vanilli. They're lip-syncing.
Boppers.
Listen, and between you and me, my friend, there's tequila in the green room. You go take a couple of hits. You'll be all right.
Oh, here you go. You don't
see your little shape.
That's what we can rely on you.
I know he needs a couple of shots. Calm him down for the night.
He seems fine to me.
No, I'm really happy for you guys. This is very exciting, and thank you for coming in. A great band, Stone Temple Pilots, and I guess the show is sold out for tonight. You can try.
Already missed it.
212-307-7171, and thank you guys for coming in.
I want to say thank you to all of our fans for the support they've given us, and especially for the people that wrote me letters while I was in jail.
All right. Thanks, Scott. Okay, thanks, guys. It's great to have you here. All right, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back right after this.
Now, here's Dr. Jeffrey Swords commenting on Jackie's great book.
I found the jokes entertaining, and they have a lighthearted quality to them. That's what differentiates them from Howard Stern, is that the jokes are told from such a foolish perspective. They're young at heart. They're not really intended to harm or hurt other people, and that's not what Howard Stern is like. Howard Stern really does try to hurt other people. This man doesn't.
Stern, the Howard Stern Show.
Hi, I'm Angie Everhart, and now here's a man who wears a condom to use his computer because he doesn't want to get a virus. Howard Stern.
Thank you, Angie. I was just talking to Scott Weiland. I said, why'd you say those things about Angie? He says, I've always heard she's a very nice girl. I said, yes, she is. Not that he said anything bad, but, right?
Yeah. It's come out of left field.
Well, he did say something about her stalking you, which is not true.
Which is not true at all. She's a lovely woman.
Rumors fine.
And he said, he says, I've been the victim of a million rumors. So,
isn't that fun? You shouldn't be no rumors about it.
I said, listen, I only wish a woman like that would stalk me.
Would that really be stalking?
That ain't stalking. You couldn't, a woman who looks like that, you couldn't stalk me enough.
Hey, Mrs. David Letterman is stalking.
Yeah.
Not Angie Everett.
That's when it's trouble. That's a woman who has a lot of integrity. I wouldn't...
And doesn't have time to be running around.
No, not at all.
Please.
She's got a busy life. The few times I've talked to her. Bill, go ahead.
Hey, what's going on, man? I just wanted to know, how did you think that, how did Scott Weiland look? Did he really look
Scott looked great, and I tell you, I thought he sounded great.
Yeah, he did sound really good.
The band sounded great, and he looks great.
Everybody looks very healthy.
Yeah, the whole band looks healthy, and I was thrilled to watch. I mean, there's nothing more thrilling than to have them here in the studio playing those songs right in front of us.
Yeah,
we get the best concert.
We
really did.
We really did. Thank you.
Good job, man.
Right.
Thank you.
Robin's lap is bubbling like old paper.
I'll tell you how you know a really good band. When you would even do the drummer.
Right. Oh, the drummer. Drummer's a good-looking guy.
You'd go right down the line.
That's a great band.
Did you do the whole band?
The whole band. There's not one I turned down.
Really? Look at you. That's a big compliment.
Greatest time you ever ran out of a room.
First time. Yeah, it's the first time you ever did the whole band, Robin.
I would do them all.
She was kissing ass outside in the hallway, like you've never seen.
She tried it.
She was going, "You guys have to stay together. The radio station needs you." She's hugging the guitar player.
Oh, please.
I was telling you, she was in love.
She's in heat.
She must have her diaphragm in.
I mean, the show was on, Howard.
Right.
The show was.
I said, what am I doing out here in the hall? I had to come
Scott
back.
Weiland. She's rapping to the guitar player.
Wow.
I forgot myself.
Would you do the sync trick with them?
I don't think it would be a problem.
Robin, you're on the air.
Hi, this is Robin. I just want to say, Howard, I love you. I've been listening to you forever, and I'm so happy. Stone Town Pilots and Howard Stern together first thing in the morning. You made my day.
Oh, good. I'm glad you enjoyed it as much as we did. Thank you.
Robin, I think you should get back out to the hallway and get a piece.
Right. Get right out there, honey. No one would blame you.
Howard, how were they getting along? Were they getting along off the air?
Very well.
They seem to be all in sync.
I think the band is back together. I mean, although last time I thought the band was back together.
Well, no.
Yeah.
I saw them I saw them at the Coliseum right before they broke up, and he looked great, and I thought he was really together. I had him on the show right before. And the day after I saw them, they were split.
You know, Scott gets a lot of credit for being a great showman, but the two brothers there are great when they move around on stage.
They got it all down.
Right.
They know the move.
Nobody moves like Scott, so he's the whole.
Yeah, he's got a whole dance routine going there. He looks good. Thank you.
Do you have any tickets for tonight?
I don't have any tickets for tonight.
Come on.
No, I really don't.
Really?
We're tapped out.
Come on, you're K-Rock.
Yeah, I know.
K-Rock has them. We don't have them.
We don't have them. Stay tuned to the rest of the station the rest of the day. I think they're giving out tickets. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Howard.
Right.
And Gary is right. I was beside myself. I was fawning.
Right. Well, why not? If you're going to fawn over somebody good. John, go ahead.
Yeah, Howard, what's up, man?
Yo.
Yeah, oh, my God, I can't believe this. Stone Temple Pilots sounded great.
Yes.
They're, like, unbelievable. I was supposed to see them at the K-Rock Dysfunctional Family Tour. But I just got out of rehab. And I was upstate, almost by the Canadian border, and they got a picture on the wall with all the people that were there for a year, and you're in that picture, man.
What?
Yes.
You are, right?
Yes.
You know St. Joe's, right?
Rehab?
I don't want to talk about it.
I knew it was you. Everybody said, no, that's not him, that's not him.
No, I have never been in rehab.
Oh, come on, Howard. That's you in that picture.
Whatever.
No?
No.
Yeah, you studied on that one.
No, I was not in that picture.
Oh, come on, that's you. You have
supposed to be a private affair when someone is in rehab.
You're not supposed to announce who's there.
Yeah, if I'm in a picture in rehab.
I didn't say what rehab.
Let's say
I didn't say what rehab.
I thought you're supposed to keep that quiet.
It's anonymity.
Whatever. Am I anonymous? Yo. All right, thank you.
Were you down in Antigua at the Eric Clapton Clinic or something?
I was in Antigua, but I'm not saying where I was.
Oh, so you were, see?
I see.
I knew it.
Thank you.
All right, Howard. I need tickets.
You don't get this crazy if you're straight.
Right, I'm straight. I got 3 months today.
All right, thank you. 3 months, that's nothing.
I love it.
I know, it's nothing, but it's a start.
The great Sam Kinison used to come in here 3 months on the wagon, and then, boom, right off as soon as I give him a drink.
Yeah, see, I know what Scott's going through, you know?
Yeah, he's having a hard time.
Yeah, it's hard.
Chips like you couldn't believe.
Yeah, Sam had every chip in AA that you could possibly have.
And all the keychains, too, right?
He used to hand them to me and then take a drink. Thank you. Well, that was a great, great moment.
Yeah.
I love that band.
You forget how good they are.
Oh, yeah. You shouldn't forget, Robin.
I will never forget again.
You know what the Jews say? Never forget.
Never forget.
Never forget.
I'm taking an oath now.
Right.
I will never forget.
Yes, hello?
Yes.
I don't understand why you always have these old 1980 bands. Why don't you get somebody good like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I don't think that you don't have good
Backstreet Boys are going to be here in a couple of days.
Well, thank God. But you don't have good musical taste anymore. I don't know how you pick bands.
Well, Stone Temple Pilots.
The Backstreet Boys or Britney Spears.
I'm a big Britney Spears guy.
You just like these snappy.
As a matter of fact, Britney Spears might be coming on the show.
Is that?
That's right. I'll probably bang her. After I get Sarah Michelle Gellar.
You got a list. You're just checking them off.
Right.
You're like Frank Sinatra now.
Glenn, go ahead.
Oh, my God. Can you get Scott Weiland in there? I got to thank him.
Why?
I missed the performance, but I made one of those fifis. It was the best manipulation I've ever had.
You did try it.
Oh, my God, Howard, if you get one of these little rubber gloves, put it inside the towel, then put the sock over it with the lubricant. Oh, my God.
Really? I'm going to try it.
Dude, you have to try it.
All right.
Listen, wait. Can I ask you
after I kill
please?
myself, I'll try it.
Can I ask you one thing, please?
Yes.
Can you ask Scott if he could make me like a guest tonight? Because I missed the performance, and I love these guys. I would die for them.
I promise you.
Scott's not here.
Dude, take my number.
Oops. We got disconnected.
Scream.
Guys yelling. Well, obviously everyone's excited about the show.
And Fifi.
Denise, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. Hi, Robin. I just wanted to say that tape you played for animals.
Yes.
That's supposed to relax them.
Yes.
My
No,
cat
it doesn't relax
freaked out
them.
and started running around the house.
Your cat did freak out.
She freaked out.
Well, we're going to play it tomorrow for Robin's cats.
Well, she started running around like she was crazy. So you can tell that guy does not relax. No, it did not relax her.
Thank you. Yeah, there's a guy who put out music for animals, and he will be on tomorrow. Also, David Duchovny of the X-Files, who bangs, what is her name?
Tia Leone.
Tia Leone. I'm sure that marriage is almost over.
Why do you say that?
Come on. Hollywood. Who are we kidding here? Guy's an admitted sex addict.
He, too?
Yeah, David Duchovny. Him and Geraldo.
They were in rehab together.
All right. Robin, we might as well do the news now because you've calmed down. I gave you some time to relax.
I've iced myself. I have a lot of energy for the news.
Well, you are the Scott Weiland of news. Go ahead.
I don't have his...
By the way, let me start the news as long as you're a little confused. There's an article in the New York Post today by Adam Buckman, who is certainly...
I was going to talk to you about that.
Let me read it. Let me talk to you about
Rev
this.
you up again.
It says here that it's time for Bryant Gumbel to step down.
Well, it says they should put that to death. Mercifully.
Well, he's right. I mean, all three of these morning shows, Good Morning America, the Today Show, and the CBS show, are almost the identical show, to the point that they even take the commercial breaks at the same time.
At the same time.
And he makes the point, and he says that, look, Brian Gumbel or Steve Friedman or somebody ought to step down because the show, it's irreversible.
Well, he says heads will roll because CBS spent an awful lot of money mounting the show.
Millions.
$30 million.
And I started screaming about this. I mean, this show is a moneymaker. I'm talking about our show. And I got to tell you something. I mean, our studio, I got to tell you, I have major problems. I just yelled at everyone. When the Stone Temple Pilots were performing, Scott Weiland almost took his head off with the camera right above his head. And the guitar player almost took his head off. Dean almost took his head off on the lights above his head. It's ridiculous to put the money into that studio, that crap they put on CBS Mornings.
Well, they say it's a street-level studio with a big window, and nobody is standing in front of it.
I can't have a TV show at the same time I have a radio show with a camera on top of a guy saying, we got to have a meeting about this.
It's set, I wrote it down.
Well, first of all, Scott Weiland should have been forward of the... but
right, he was right under that camera.
And I thought the idea of that bulb was so that no one would bonk their head on the camera.
Well, he picked it up and moved it.
Oh.
He picked it up and used it as a
prop.
Well, it's ridiculous.
Howard, do you want to hear what effect that band has on people?
Yeah.
Our very own Julie Slater?
Yes.
She's here because she's on Next, and she loves them. So she's out in the hallway, and she met the band, and then she promptly went into the air...
Well, why didn't you invite her to come in and watch them play?
I had no idea.
Cried.
Where is she? Let me see her.
I had no idea.
Get in here, Julie.
And Lewis, she told us she cried, but Lewis, our board up, witnessed her crying.
He actually saw it.
I'm surprised Lewis wasn't crying.
He might be.
Well, he's crying for another reason.
Anyway, Adam Buckman goes on to say that the money they're putting into the CBS show, the morning show, could perhaps be recouped by moving Howard Stern's morning radio show in there. And believe me, put me in that studio.
Wow. Well, let me tell you what is going on. They put this Bryant Gumbel on, and he's gotten lower ratings than the show before with no name talent.
Right. And they even say, at least if you put my show in there, it would draw a crowd.
Yeah. You wouldn't have an empty studio. You know, the whole idea is to show some excitement about your stars through that window, and there's nobody there.
Here comes a very shaken-up Julie Slater, who's the DJ on After Us here in New York. Julie, what happened? Well, tell us take us through your emotional
I just want to say,
trauma.
normally I'm not such a dork.
Well, you're not being a dork. You had a.
I cried,
all right.
too.
Yeah, Robin was crying.
Robin cried in her underwear.
You're a bright woman, attractive woman. What happened?
See, the thing is, what I really love about Scott Weiland is that he remembered me. I met him a couple times, and the second time I met him...
Of course he remembered you. Once again, your pants.
Yeah.
I remember you, too.
So he remembered me like the second time I met him.
Right.
So today I saw him, and meanwhile I only talked to him for about 2 seconds. But I was like, hi, I'm Julie. I'm a DJ here. And he was like, oh, yeah, I remember. I went on your show. And I just was like... I don't know. I'm just a freak.
Why didn't you come in and watch them perform? I would have loved for you to be in there.
I guess I don't know. I hate being like a dork and
no, you should have said that. You're not stalking anyone. If anything, you should stalk me.
Hey, by the way,
yes.
I've heard that you think that I don't like you.
No, I don't know. You don't talk to me in the halls.
You like are so speeding out of here.
No, but I'm always like, hi, Julie, and then you kind of like, oh, hello. You know,
I'm kind of nervous, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you cry after?
Why don't you cry when you see me? I remember you every day.
I cry. No, I cry from noon to 1 every day.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
When Senator John's on my show.
Everybody's crying at that time.
Well, we all cry. We all join you in crying.
But I just want to set the record straight. No, I really like you.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes,
I didn't know. I thought maybe you had a problem with
No,
me.
I always kind of just like, I don't know.
You don't like to bother with
people.
Right.
I just kind of like, you know, I don't want to be...
Well, don't give me too much space, honey. I'm looking for some interaction is what I'm telling you. All right?
Did you hear him all last year when he was talking about Woodstock? He wanted to bunk with you.
Right.
Yeah, I was going to bunk with you. But,
and meanwhile, you didn't show.
You're damn right. I didn't think you wanted to bunk with me.
You should have seen the conditions up there. It wouldn't have been so great.
Right. It wouldn't have been that romantic. But nevertheless, we would have done it. So, you did it.
Had your memory.
So you had a good cry.
It was weird.
How long did it last?
That way. I mean, I was kind of laughing. I was in the other room with Lewis.
Right.
Bored out for the show, and
I think you're crying because you're in the room with Lewis.
It was like just tears just started.
I was kind of laughing because it's so not me, and I don't know what it is.
You had a reaction. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Was it? You were just crying out of happiness, or?
Yeah. It was sweet.
Did you touch yourself when you were doing this?
Yeah, I did that thing with the towel. It didn't work for me.
She's right there. She's very in control. It's not very Julie-like at all for her to just lose it.
Right. Yeah, you seem very unemotional, quite frankly. Yeah.
Unemotional.
Right.
That's sweet.
Congratulations on meeting STP.
And being remembered.
Yes, it was very nice.
All right. Good seeing you, Julie.
Thank you.
All right. Go compose yourself, please. It's an embarrassment.
Can you end the show a little earlier today?
I'm going to try.
All right.
All right. But I have to read an article about how I should replace Brian Gumbel.
There you go. And have a $30 million studio.
Let me say something to the company right now, and I don't know who's in charge of the morning show. I am ready.
You stand ready.
Let me tell you, though, it would not be a morning show like Good Morning America.
It'd be a completely different show.
Yeah. What I would do is I would walk in every day. You could be the newswoman, Robin.
Thank you.
And I would talk about the news and what's going on. I would talk to all the reporters. I would be the anchor man in a sense.
Well, wait a minute.
And I would like to resign this show.
So that there's like a news person, and then there's a co-host, and then there's the host.
Yeah, but I don't want to do that.
You want to just be
I'll be the host. I'll be the guy.
And then there'll be a bunch of people.
Bunch of reporters, and you will be the hostess, newswoman, slash...
It'll be a whole day of news?
Well, news and features. Yeah, do the same thing you're doing now, except just stick me in the Brian Gumbel slot and see what happens.
Well, Buckman is saying that will get ratings.
Oh, you could be sure it'll get ratings.
And the other thing he mentions very far into the article, which I think should be right up front, is that he thinks the show would have been more successful if Bryant were involved. But he is so removed, so isolated, that he can only be contacted by email.
Right.
That's how you have to talk to Bryant Gumbel.